Oh, I'm coming out the abyss for this. And we exposing the invaders. Huh? We just identifying. We're identifying the ops. Because you know how they say every skin folk ain't your kinfolk. Every skin folk ain't your kinfolk. See, this thing about, remember, we're called African. Everybody else identifies specifically with a nation, specifically because that nation is Afro-Asiatic or non-African in nature. That's why we're just called African American. Like when they report a crime, they said, "What did he look like? African American, black," and that still means African American, because black and Portuguese and Spanish, or if it's the same, means black. Negro means black. You have the word Negro land. You have the word Negroid. People from Africa, the equator, tropical region. We are tropical equatorial people, point blank. We're not a children of the snow or no sand. Snow-capped mountains. We're not mountain men. We don't deal with mountain goats and Baphomet stars on your flags and in your symbols. Your Islamic symbol got a star, and the Baphomet got a star on their head, and the U.S. got 1,000 stars on their flag. They flagging stars, celestial. So when they say they got a celestial nose, that's a star. You know, Lucifer, morning star. You know, northern star. Jesus coming, look for the star. Look for the star. Ain't your direction is based off star? Navigational system is based off stars. That's a light. You have to, it has to be a light for you to see it. You know, that's why you don't see it in the daytime, because it's more light. You only see it when it's a low light. You see what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with this narrow nose, you see the highlights. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand finesse. When they talk this stuff of the biblical, anything that's dealing with writing is dealing with caves. We passed on stuff orally. You know, we got an oral mystery system. Mystery is dealing with the feminine principle. Y'all dealing with history. Y'all dealing with the masculine principle. So remember, the masculine principle is yang and yang is white and white is light. Y'all call yourself white, y'all call yourself light. Children of the light. See what I'm saying? So you gotta understand the light game. Light is dealing with shiny reflective hair for real. And then the skin too, because you got a light skin is high frequency skin. You understand? High frequency, high in the sky, where the bird is at, where the stars is at. That's why they got a bunch of stars and birds on their flag, because one thing about a star and a bird, it's over your head. It's dealing with their sky father system, sky daddy, weather gods, bird gods, phoenix, birds on fire, resurrection, Jesus Christ, Jesus the Phoenix Christ, birdistry. You know, what's your birthday dealing with astrology? What's the astro star? Your birthday is astrology, and that's dealing with stars and shit. Remember, time is predicated off light. Remember, stars are light, and time is predicated off of light. And then look, don't y'all operate off the moon? That's a light. So your Ramadan is, your Islamic symbol is this light, double light. A moon is a light, the damn stars are light. And this determines when you don't and do eat. Your fast is predicated on the moon. The moon tells you when to and when not to. So you're being directed by a celestial body, huh? You see what I'm saying? That's why they got a lot of celestial body talk. Cosmetics, cosmos, universe, United States, United Nation, United Kingdom. University of Göttingen. Because remember, all the history comes from Germany. Germany is very powerful. That's why they got a bird. You know if you're very powerful when you got a bird. And the star. Well, Britain is powerful. They got a unicorn. They've been very powerful. But Russia's powerful. On their flag, they slaying a dragon. So that's the power matrix. You know, the United States got a bird. Coat of arms. Mexico got a bird eating a snake. Yemen got a bird. Indonesia got a bird. Egypt got a bird. Russia got a bird. Germany got a bird. South Africa got a bird. Thailand got a bird. It's a lot of birdery. The eagles, that's a bird. The pelicans, that's a bird. The penguins, that's a bird. Before they changed the Redskin logo. The feather in the hair. Feathers come for what? That's a bird. You whip out a US dollar, I'll show you a bird. It's a bird in a little circle and it's a bird in the background. Double bird. You might have a triple bird. The Freemasonic Scotland logo. Double-headed bird. Just like Russia. Russia got the double-headed bird. I'm looking both ways. Siamese bird games. As well as the Scotland game. Because remember, Scotland was the first people that had school systems. So they dealing around education on the Scottish game. That's why you wear a dress when you graduate. Damn, I just put that together now. So you went very Scottish on us. See, that's how my bars work. I freestyle. This is a freestyle. I ain't talking about none of this for real. I was supposed to read this. I be going, I'm not scripted. I can't even script myself. But that's dealing with narrow nose and super duper narrow nose. So hyper means super. And that laparine, it means narrow, it means smooth. It means narrow, it means thin. It means thin nose, narrow nose. And you find that nose in the Arctic. It's an Arctic nose. It's an arid temperature nose. And the Arctics and the arid are desert wastelands. They're not even actually inhabitable. That's why you need fire lit. You cannot be naturally there. Think about it. When we're dealing with naturality, can you be there naked all year round? No. That's naturality, because you got to understand that humans existed before clothes and coverings and all types of heating and air conditioning. And then when you're dealing with climate and you're talking about this climate stuff and what it produces, you got a narrow nose situation. You see what I'm saying? That's genetic, man. That's a Caucasian trait. A narrow nose is a Caucasian trait. We need to stop it. That's why you can tell, you can identify who's who. You know, why you think we're dealing with hair discrimination and then you look up and they got a narrow nose. You see people don't agree with you and always saying how you're lying, you don't have no research and what's this, what's that. You look up, they got a narrow nose. And then all the people that they quote, they reference, they got a narrow nose. Or they're funded by somebody with a narrow nose. So you got to understand the narrow nose agenda. There is a narrow nose agenda, and that narrow nose is a mountain nose. Mountains and hills and shit. Mountain men. You know, that's why you find a bunch of snow-capped mountains. Guarantee you. You go up all these little yellow regions, it's sand and air temperatures. Remember, air temperatures produce Arab nose, narrow noses. You know? So you gotta understand, this is for educational purposes, just in case y'all try to say, hey, hey, wait a minute. Hey, you don't know what you're talking about. You know, I'm about to get some of that if they put it up. Because they've been putting up my videos. Nobody can see it. I can't share say 0 views, and